Shalom on the Barat Tasiyat, coming back with another video. But first and foremost, I would like to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash. Double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across the world who has spread this knowledge in truth and sincerity. May the election be upon your households, Shalom. So today, I want to make a video concerning a dream that I had this morning. And it was about Satan. I was actually in my dream. I was in some type of living room, and there was a couch, and Satan was literally sitting on the couch. And I don't know what he was doing exactly. He was either watching TV or either watching his telephone. But we was just casually talking, and I was the whole time I was just flying through the room from left to right, talking to him. And I basically said to him like, people think that that you are against God, okay, and that you are basically against God. But I said to him, meanwhile you were created to be wicked. You just serve your purpose to be wicked, okay, because the Most High controls evil and good. Okay, and then he agreed with me like, yeah, like it's true. So Satan, he is not against the Most High. The Most High sent Satan out there for the evil. So in this dream, he took a form of he took a form of somebody with real burnt skin, black burnt skin with some tiny red horns. But I know that it's just a certain transfiguration, if that's the word, he took upon himself, to show me. Because in another dream I had, I saw this man with all types of boils, all types of cuts and build. I don't know how you call it, a build in the Dutch, when somebody punches you and it grows like a big thing on his face. But I know in the spirit it was Yahushai, okay. But he just took on another form. So I know that that spirits, that angels, they can take on a certain form, and there's even I heard even from one of the Akiam that if we were to see the real form of of these demons, of these angels, that we would not we could not be alive, man. That's how terrifying they look. So anyway, he can just take on a form. But basically, after I woke up, I was in a dream even, I was thinking like, yeah, it's true, man. Okay, we are right now, of course, we are in this battle, okay, but in the kingdom we will also have the angels to do certain tasks for us. So the Most High, he controls both evil and good, right? So Satan is not against the Most High. Okay, that's also how we know, hell does not exist. It's just a condition where you go through. You go into a hellish condition where you are, for example, let's say you are being born in a wheelchair. That's hell for you. Okay, you might go to war and lose a limb and come back to live your whole life like that. Okay, you might be lame from the neck down. That's hell for you already. Okay, living like that. So hell, a place where you burn with fire and things like that. Like people say, or people think, that's not a real, man. I believe it comes from Greek mythology, with Hades and all that stuff. This is not real. Okay, it's just symbolically for the condition where you are going through. Okay. Now anyway, let's grab a few scriptures on it. Let's go to the book of Ephesians to start off. Because, let me see, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2. God. Let me start at verse 1. And you hath he quickened, who were dead in trespasses and sins, where in time past you walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, that is Satan, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. So the people that don't listen, that are disobedient, they are basically fulfilling, you know, the things of Satan, man. Okay, they are walking in the course of this world, in this wicked course, man, doing whatever they want. Okay, living a YOLO lifestyle, committing adultery, things like that. But the point is that Satan now, okay, he controls this world. Okay, but still, in the bigger picture, Satan is not against the Most High. He just does what the Most High orders him to do, you know? The Most High controls both good and evil. Let's grab that in, let me see. Where is it? Yes, let me go to Deuteronomy chapter 32. Because the scriptures is just full of explanations, man. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. This is the Most High Yahweh. I kill and I make alive. The Most High kills and He makes alive. I wound and I heal. Still Yahweh. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Okay. And also another precept was, let me see. Evil in a city and let me see. Let me go to the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6 also. Okay, if something evil happens to you, okay, the Most High is still the one that gave the green light, for example, to a demon or to Satan to let this happen to you. Okay, he's still in control. Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in a city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord had not done it? So, it's a question. But basically, when there's evil in a city, it's still the Most High that has done it. Why? Because He controls both evil and good. And let's say something bad happens, okay, and these demons are being let loose. You think that Satan is, against the Most High and trying to do evil, but meanwhile, it's the Most High giving the green light, giving Satan that that green pass, do your thing, because these people don't listen. Okay. Oh man. So the Most High, He's a power of balance, right? You have good and you have evil, good versus evil, dark versus light. You have love versus hate. You have big and small. You have under and above. What else? You have life and death. Okay, the Most High is a power of balance. He has angels on the right hand side, and He has angels on the left hand side that He controls. Okay, so take for example the account of Job. Okay, let's go there. You know what he went through, but I'm still gonna read it for those who don't. Okay, this is Job chapter 1. Let me see. Let me start at verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. Okay, so the angels came and Satan came also to present himself before Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? So from where do you come? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going through and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. So Satan, he goes from, this world, for example, the spiritual world where the Most High is, to this, to the earth, basically, And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Jacob, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth Yahweh and escheweth evil? So the Lord Yahweh said to Satan, Have you given thought concerning my servant Jacob? because there is nobody like him. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, do Job fear Yahweh for naught? Like, does he fear you for nothing? Has not thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. So this is what the Most High does to his servants, He puts a hedge around you, showing you that he, also protects you. And before we go on, let me prove that real quick. Where was it again? The angels encamp round about them that fear him. Let me see. Let me see. Angel. A minute. Bit sick, man. Encamped round. Camp Psalms chapter 37 verse 7. It says, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivered them. So we, Yahweh Tasa, the ones that are trying to do righteous, the ones that are trying to serve Yahweh Bashmi Yashai to the best of our ability, we have angels around us that are protecting us, from evil. So going back to the book of Job, chapter 1, reading on, it says, 11, but put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. So Satan said, take away that hedge, and touch everything that he has, all the substance, all the animals he had, all the land, all the wealth, all his children. Basically, take that away from him, and see if he still follows you. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he had is in thy power. So the Most High gave Satan the power over Job. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan was allowed to touch everything that he had, that Job had, only not to take his life. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. He basically gave Satan the green light to do evil to Job in order to test Job, in order to test his faith. That's also a thing that the Most High can do with us. Being in his truth, many afflictions. That's also a scripture, man. Let me see. The Most High puts these demons, give these demons permission, to try your faith, to test you. And of course, it won't be above your limit, like the scripture in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 says. But the scripture says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, man. It's even in the same book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 19. It reads, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. So we have so much afflictions trying to be righteous, making you think like, if we are trying to do our best for the Most High, why is this happening to us? But still the Most High delivers us out of them all. So that's also in the book of Job what eventually happened. What was taken away from him, he got even more. He got even more land, more children, more animals, more wealth than he had before, man. But he just had to go through the trial for his faith to be tested. Now this is being approved by the Most High, also showing you that Satan is not against the Most High. Now from there, let's go to another example where let me see, Khan in the book of Judges, chapter 9. Because for example, the angels, come by the Most High and give their give their, basically how do you say that, their thought on certain things, and come with a certain, maybe a certain punishment for somebody, and the Most High be like, okay, I approve that, and then he lets the angel loose. You know, this is Judges chapter 9, verse 22, starting at verse 22. Oh, wait. Let me see. Yeah, God. When Abimelech had reigned 3 years over Israel, then God sent an evil spirit between Abimelech and the man of Shechem, and the man of Shechem dealt treacherously with Abimelech. The point is that the Most High sent an evil spirit. That is what it says. Showing you again, the Most High controls these evil spirits. Okay, he sends them to you if you want something evil to be done to you. It might be for you to be destroyed, or it might be for you to be tested and become stronger. You know? Anyway, going again to another example in the book of 1 Kings, chapter 22, verse 23, it reads, let me start at verse. Let me start at verse 18. This was what's actually also I was talking about. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, Did I not tell thee that he would prophesy no good concerning me, but evil? And he said, Hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven, the angels, okay, standing by him on his right hand and on his left hand. Okay, so the angels on the right hand side, and basically the demons, the angels on the left hand side. And the Lord said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? So the Lord was asking, like, who's gonna persuade him? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner, like I just explained. These angels giving their thoughts, giving examples how to persuade a certain person, how to punish a certain person. The Most High was hearing it and be like, okay, I see where this is going. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. Now there came a certain spirit before the Lord to persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? So he said, the Most High said to this spirit, like, okay, so how are you gonna persuade him? How are you gonna do this for me? And persuade, or you look up that word, okay, the meaning of that word. If you don't know, persuade is like induce someone to do something through reasoning or an argument. Cause someone to believe something, especially as a sustained effort. Convince. That's the word I'm looking for. They are going to convince somebody. You might, another example, you might have a certain person you'll be talking to, and y'all seeing, y'all looking at, let's see, at a certain stone, okay, and the stone is basically for everybody red, but you tell this person that stone is blue, he's gonna look at you and be like, no, that stone is red. Now you might threaten that person with a knife and say the stone is, say the stone is blue, and he will be like, yeah, the stone is blue, you're right. But then when you walk away and leave him after threatening him, he's still in his mind thinking like, this man is crazy, man, that stone is clearly red. So did you convince him? Did you persuade him? No. Okay, so that is what the angel is going to do. He's going to persuade him. Okay. So again, 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 22. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Okay, so the Most High heard that this spirit, this angel was saying, I will go to his prophets of uh, the king that was being spoken about, and his prophets will be lying, you know. And the Most High gave approve to it, gave his approval, showing you again the Most High controls the evil. Thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Okay. These are all examples, man, to show you that the Most High is still in control, man. Does not matter what you think or what you do. Okay. The Most High is still in control. Now let me see. I think I'm gonna grab 2 more scriptures and then I'm gonna leave it with that. This is the book of Sirach. Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. And it says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. The Most High creates spirits for vengeance. So is the Most High only love? Is God only love? Does God love everybody? Clearly not. You know, he does not only have the emotion love. How can he, the Most High, the name says it, the one that is the most high of everybody, how can he only have one emotion, which is love, and hate basically too? But he had made humans with so much more emotions. That's not possible if you think about it. Which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So the Most High, when he's angry, he sends these spirits for vengeance. You know? So, again, man, you should be terrified of the Most High, basically, if you think about it, man. Okay, the people that are serving Satan and doing sacrifices to demons and whatever, serving other gods, it's still, you're gonna be surprised in the end, man, to see who is still the one pulling the strings, man. Okay, these elites bowing down to Satan, and when the time comes for destruction, these demons are gonna, let you alone. You're now on your own, basically. Oh, you thought you could handle the Most High, right? You must be stupid, man. Okay, these wicked people are very stupid, man. Damn, shit. Okay. Also in the account of the Romans 13, the book of Romans chapter 13, it says, verse 1, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. So, the higher powers right now in this world, for example, the government, things like that, we are to listen to them, we are to follow their laws, because we have to, be living in the society, of course. And if we go against them, we basically go against the power of the Most High, because he has set them to rule over us. Now, if they say something to you like, eat this pork or else you die, or let me say it better, eat this pork, or we will not give you your money, okay, this month. You should not be eating that pork, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that is going against the ways of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He might be testing you right now. And maybe, who knows, after you declined, the Most High might persuade this person in his mind and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. Okay? You don't know what the outcome will be, but you can only have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But that's like the limit of where you should not listen to these powers that are being set over us, these governments, these elites, these police officers, etc. Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinance of the Most High. So if you go against these governments and their laws and things like that, you are actually resisting the power of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because he has made them the head and us the tail right now. Okay, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnations. Yeah, of course. If you are out there, trying to kill these Edomites, meanwhile the scripture says that, we should wait upon the Lord and that vengeance is of him, you are basically fighting the Lord and basically not listening to the Lord while he told you to wait upon him. Okay, so you're basically damning yourself. You see, you are actually not having respect for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai if you do that. If you really think about it, man. But of course, sometimes it's hard. I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect. Sometimes it's hard. Okay, the scripture also says, be at peace with all men as much as light in you. So if you are not able to be at peace with certain people, certain heathens, certain Edomites, it's something you can pray over or just try to leave the situation, man, as soon as possible. To calm yourself down, man, because if you go out there shooting all these Edomites, taking vengeance upon yourself, you are basically going against the ordinance of the Most High, man, and that will, won't be an outcome that you will like, man. Okay, so anyway, that was it. Okay, concerning the dream that I had talking with Satan, and that he's basically not against the Most High but doing the work of the Most High. Okay, and that the Most High, just like how he has his angels on the right hand side to protect us, he also sends his demon out there for you to either receive evil, or to be tested maybe, of your faith. So with that, I hope this was edifying, straight to the point. I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopefully elect. May the election be upon your households. God Shalom.